Well, Campus Insiders going off-site today at an undisclosed location. I can't tell you where we are because people follow us. But I'm here in a gym in Chicago, joined by my man Sean Kilpatrick, formerly of the University of Cincinnati, on his way to bigger and better things. So I got to ask you, everybody talks when they talk about the NBA, they talk comparisons. So who, Sean, would you compare yourself to in the league right now?
I would compare myself to Dwayne Wade. I mean, I think I can slash to the rim like him and rebound like him and play defense like him, but I'm a little bit more of a better shooter than he is. And I mean, I know that he was struggling early in his career with shooting, but I think that I can really sit there and step in the void with being able to shoot a lot more.
Yeah, well, Sean, unlike you, when my basketball career had ended in college, I didn't have any bigger and brighter things. That's all I held on to. So my college memories are all I got. Yeah. For you, you're on to bigger and better things. But when you look back on college at Cincinnati and your time, what was the best memory you have from your time in college?
I'd say my best memory, especially on the court, was senior night. Being able to really play my last game in the Fifth Third Arena and just try to make sure that things were left on a good note and just making sure that everyone on my team was actually happy for me as well. So, I mean, that night was very unforgettable, and I'll never forget that situation. But, I mean, I know for sure, like you said, things are going into bigger and better things now, so I'm just focusing on that.
On that senior night, you were very emotional. You were beloved there by the Cincinnati fans. But you got teared up. You're very emotional. You cried a lot on senior night. Yeah. Now, was that for the ladies to play to something, or was there a lot of emotion behind it? What were you feeling on senior night? If it was for the ladies, go ahead and be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it was more so, I mean, it was just a lot of emotion, like with being there for 5 years, with redshirt my freshman year, and then growing over the years with just my career and how I developed as a young man and as a player as well. It was something that played a huge role in my life, and I mean, that's a place that I'll never forget. I mean, I consider Cincinnati my second home besides New York, so that was just a memorable night for me.
You're a New Yorker. You're from Yonkers. That's where you were born and raised, correct?
Yes.
New York guys have a little bit of swagger to them. They carry themselves differently on the court. There's a lot of guys in the league that have that New York background. What makes the New Yorker on the court different from your average Joe basketball player?
Well, in New York, I mean,
I like how he says that, New York. I mean, you actually got it. You got that.
Yeah. And just in New York, you have that attitude that you never back down from nobody. I mean, you can have your mother out there on the court. If she steps in front of you, then your job is to try to make sure that you score on her. I mean, you have that type of mentality, and that's something that all New Yorkers instill in them, and that's something that New Yorkers have in them.
In the American Conference, you had a heck of a year. You led the conference in scoring. And I felt like you did get snubbed, not getting Conference Player of the Year. What was your is that something that drives you, and do you feel like you're kind of overlooked in a lot of ways, including approaching this draft?
Yeah, I mean, I've been overlooked all my life, and I think that's what got me to where I am today. And I mean, being snubbed, like you said, from the Conference Player of the Year, I mean, that was something that was a toss-up in the air, and I think they felt as if the best guy got it. And I mean,
do you feel like the best guy got it?
Oh, I mean, everyone knows that I'm biased about that. I mean, I think I should have got it, but I mean, in their opinion, I mean, they gave it to a great player as well in Shabazz Napier, and I mean, I had a great, successful year, and it didn't go as far as I wanted it to go, but I'm not ashamed of what happened.
So you're about to get paid, man. You got that big money coming to you. What's the first thing Sean Kilpatrick is going to spend his money on?
Getting my mom out of White Plains, New York. I mean, that's something that I wanted to always do, and she deserves it. I mean, having a house, I mean, right now she lives in an apartment with my 2 younger siblings and my stepdad, and I mean, I'm pretty sure that they're waiting on that day where, I mean, they can get that call from me saying that, you know what, you don't got to live there no more. You got a bigger house, and that's something that I want to do for my family.
Sean Kilpatrick, a real good dude and even better basketball player. Sean, I appreciate the time, man.
Thanks
Good
a lot,
luck.
Jay. Appreciate that.
Absolutely, man.